Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. And for Oklahoma City, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
And Şengün throws it down.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength, and he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
Now here's Williams, and it's sent back by KD. Lobbed up there for KD, and stolen by Williams. Holmgren outside. Williams, a screen on Smith. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And stolen by Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Great take from Şengün. Excellent. Probing the defense and finding ways to finish.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. 4-point game. The kick out to Williams. Back to Hartenstein. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a three. Kept alive.
Such a gutsy competitor. Dort crashing the boards and looking unafraid to get physical.
Pass to Van Vliet. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the night.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Free throw good, Van Vliet. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
For Houston, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And Thompson kicks to Smith. For 3, Van Vliet. Rebound by Williams.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
And so it's Katie with it. He brings up the ball for the Rockets. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Durant with it. Inside, here's Şengün. And he converts the layup. Şengün's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A true monster in the paint and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Now, here's SGA. He has yet to score, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
For Houston, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Van Vliet finds Durant. Up top, Şengün. He's defended by Hartenstein. And it's Smith missing.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Count it.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Rockets trail by 3. Pass to Şengün. For 3, Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. 2 points, that one goes.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Houston's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Got a piece of it. Holmgren with the steal. Here's SGA. And the rejection by Smith.
Jabari using that 6'10" frame right there. Length is something you cannot teach.
Van Vliet passes to Smith. Smith with a screen on George. 4 on the shot clock.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Williams. Off target from outside. Rockets trail by 3. KD dishes to Smith. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. Holmgren in the high post. He's against Smith. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Driving to the basket.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Back to KD. Smith outside. Van Vliet on the wing. Launches it. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And they're starting off this season against this Houston Rockets team.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seed.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Durant. Nothing on the board. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
The Thunder leading by 5. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointing. With the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Williams. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Houston, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Durant. Now here's Wallace. Pass to Caruso. That 3 off the mark. Here's Capella. He's guarded by Williams. He gets that one. Now it's just a 3-point Thunder lead.
Well, you know, the closer Capella is to the rim, the more effective he becomes, in my opinion, in part because of his size and nice touch.
Williams, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Down low, here's Thompson. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I mean, what a finish by Amen Thompson. For my money, I tell you, he's as good as anybody athletically in this league.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Now here's Wallace. Over in the corner, Williams. And the 3 ball is good. Williams has got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Wallace. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question.
Oh!
Are you kidding me?
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Oklahoma City has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And before last season, Ime Udoka turned heads when he said the Rockets, Clark, had playoff aspirations.
Well, kudos to Ime Udoka. I mean, very few people believe they would make the playoffs in the stacked Western Conference, and no one saw them finishing as a 2 seed. They didn't meet expectations. They exceeded.
And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Joe finds Williams. Now Caruso. Wallace outside. Williams has a screen for Wallace. Here's Caruso. Good on the three-point shot. Caruso's got his second bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions. Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Thompson with the bounce, rising up for the jam.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Caruso. Bucket is good. Caruso's got 7 points in the game.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Caruso against Van Vliet. Here's Finney-Smith, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Thunder out in front. They're up by 6. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
So on the floor for Houston, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. And it's Eason in at the small forward position. Williams dishes to Williams. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder. There's Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Thompson outside. In the corner, it's Eason. And Smith with the stop.
And smart play by Smith, using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
Here's Williams. Oh, wow, my goodness.
Man. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you.
Yep, a wonderful organization. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
You're always going to get great effort from Şengün. As a matter of fact, I don't think this guy ever gets tired on the glass.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 11 points. Outside Williams. Outside, Dort, 5 on the clock. Rebound by Smith. Rockets trail by 5. To the middle, it's stolen by Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander muscles it in.
How about the determination from Shai? Didn't let the physical defense stop him.
Here's Smith, and the rejection by Holmgren. It's Thompson off the drive. Offensive rebound, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Tobias Harris and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Monday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Wallace is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Pass to Şengün. In the corner, Smith with it. For 3, Van Vliet. They get it back, and Smith with the stuff.
Nice work by Smith Jr. going right up with the shot off the rebound. I love it.
And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Steps back, and Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Wallace outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent touch around the rim.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
To the inside, here's SGA. Up and in on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score off.
And finished off by KD.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
That one goes. Count it. Now just a 2-point Thunder lead.
Van Vliet, for his size, is pretty tricky.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wallace. Off target with his three. Houston's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Thompson outside. Out to Smith. Outside Durant. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from the baseline, and Houston again with the bucket.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all 3 levels.
It's Williams, high post, working on Smith.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
And for Houston, their shooting and offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Out to Smith. The three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder with the lead. Pass to Wallace. SGA on the wing. Covered by Smith. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Thunder with some changes. Wiggins is checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dort. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Smith. Caruso, a screen on Van Vliet. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And now we get a chance to check out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged 32 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Capella's checked in. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. And the dunk by Capella.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
Capella against Caruso. Here's Joe. Sinks the triple. Joe's got his first 3 points of the game.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Houston moving the ball around. Durant feeling it out a bit. And taken away by Wallace. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Stolen by Durant. Durant down the lane.
Durant's a pleasure to watch moving in transition. So fluid and always under control.
The Thunder have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Hartenstein passes to Wallace. Here's Joe. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Joe passes to Wiggins. On the wing, Wallace. Finney-Smith defending. Good on the shot. Wallace has got 5 now. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Van Vliet against Wallace. Out to KD. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. And the free throw, no good. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. That free throw good from Thompson. Clark, perhaps the biggest surprise of last season, the Houston Rockets.
For sure. I mean, they hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stacked West. You got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit.
And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. Third is Chet Holmgren.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Wiggins outside. Holmgren kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Joe. Outside Williams. Over in the corner, Caruso. No good from outside. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game. Oh!
Wow! My goodness. Amen Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Williams, a screen on Eason. Holmgren in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Now, here's Thompson. 20 points for him, and Thompson throws it down.
Another one from Thompson. They just can't match his athleticism.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game. .115 left now here in the second. Joe in the corner. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Rockets leading by 4. Out to Thompson from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Thompson's got 25 points in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Caruso. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play there.
The Rockets shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. To the paint, here's Thompson. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist here tonight.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Holmgren.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Houston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he's good on the second. Thunder trailing by 8. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And so it's the Houston Rockets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right. And we thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
I get trying to play fast and loose, but if you're too loose with the shot selection, you'll end up wasting possessions.
Yeah, and if you're going to keep taking threes, might as well move to Jacksonville.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
When you have 2 players going at each other like this, it becomes a point of pride. That's when the sparks fly. That's when it gets interesting.
For us and for the fans watching. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. Van Vliet finds Durant. Now here's Şengün. Lobbed up there for Durant. And stolen by Williams. Outside, SGA. Over in the corner, Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Dort's got 8 points.
Big make for Dort. That is his bread and butter. Nails the 3 from the corner.
And here's KD for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Back to Hartenstein. Over in the corner, Dort. Hartenstein passes to SGA. Just 5 on the clock. Holmgren outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Here's Van Vliet. Thompson outside. Houston moving it around. The powerful flush by Durant.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. 3-point lead. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Kevin, back to you.
He is clearly on the rise. Thank you, Allie.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
It's stolen by SGA for the lead. Oh, so fast in transition. Gilgeous-Alexander gets it done. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
In the corner, Smith with it. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got assist number 8 now on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Durant, and KD throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Down low, Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Here's Thompson, kicks it out to Van Vliet. No good on the triple. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Williams. Hartenstein finds SGA. Outside Williams. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. 4 on the clock. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Thunder making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. Thompson inside, working on Williams. Back to Smith. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Clock at 4. The 17-footer. That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Şengün. 7 points for Fred Van Vliet. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Wallace. He's got 5. Now Williams. Softly drops in the floater. Williams has got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City. Outside, KD. And here is Şengün. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Williams. Şengün kicks to KD. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation.
A moment here to check out Kevin Durant. Great showing for him last season. And he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage. Able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And back to his points per game average last year. He literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Şengün. And Tari Eason subbed in for Kevin Durant. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game. For the Thunder, Jalen Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dort. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Back to Caruso. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist in the game. Rockets trail by 3. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
The shot's good from Smith. Oklahoma City has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Van Vliet kicks to Smith. And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Thompson surveying the floor. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Capella, and the shot goes in. Capella's got 8 points.
Height and good floor vision make Thompson an effective playmaker.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Capella, the pass to Van Vliet. In the corner, it's Eason. No good on the 3.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
To the middle, here's Thompson. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander on the fly.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
Inside, here's Thompson. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 9 assists now tonight. Here's SGA. 22 points for him. Wiggins kicks to Wallace. Wiggins a screen on Thompson. Van Vliet against SGA. Wiggins outside. 5 to shoot. Trains it from beyond the arc. Wiggins has got 5.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on. Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Nice shot by Wallace.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Capella sets a screen for Van Vliet. In the corner, it's Eason. Capella with a screen on Wallace. Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 11 points. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
And one of the quickest players in the league. Once Gilgeous-Alexander gets a step on you, it's over.
Van Vliet with it. He has 7. Looking to end the run. He lays it in. Van Vliet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Leaving the defense behind. How do you guard against a move like that?
Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. Wallace misses. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. Trailing here by 8. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. Driving inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. SGA's got 26.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
And a great show through 3 quarters. As we enter the 4th, who will carry the day? Thunder lead by 8. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Fred Van Vliet out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at center, locking down the middle.
You can see Şengün improving his three-point shooting over time. I think it's all about him remaining confident.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
That's good from Williams. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And Durant puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Over in the corner, Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Caruso with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Here's Williams. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Shot by Eason, no good. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Caruso. And he lays it straight in. And it's a 10-point Oklahoma City lead.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Stolen by Durant. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Outside, KD. Şengün with the screen for Durant. Here's Eason. Another miss by Houston.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Joe can't get it to go. Pass to Eason. Smith outside. Şengün kicks to Van Vliet. Trying to end the drought. The offensive rebound. Şengün finds Van Vliet. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet.
Yeah, I love to see guys bagging their own groceries. Şengün snatching the miss and scoring afterwards.
Williams inside, covered by Smith. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Back to Durant. Launches a three. Durant drains it from distance.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Caruso, a screen on Smith.
Oh, man. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Van Vliet, right side. Pass to Şengün. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Durant, and finished off by KD.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Bounce pass, Joe, with the step back. Williams.
Great goodness! That was special.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Out to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Smith in the post. He's against Hartenstein. Shot by Eason, no good.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Dort finds Williams. Floats one, and he lays it up and in. That's 29 points for Williams.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
Pass to Şengün. And again, And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And the Thunder making a switch here. SGA's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Thompson's checked in. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
So it's the Rockets now. Here's Thompson. Takes it off the glass. And that's 31 points from Amen Thompson.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Stolen by Durant. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. That one goes in. Now just a 5-point Thunder lead.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
SGA on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. Holmgren wide open. And it's off from three-point range. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Pass to Hartenstein. There's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's SGA. And the layup is good. And it's a 6-point Oklahoma City lead.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
And Thompson gets it to go.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Holmgren the screen. Dead-eye shooting from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Now Smith. And the 3 misses. Thompson against Williams. Now Holmgren. Williams outside. Lou Dort. Up again. Rockets trail by 7. Şengün with a screen on Williams. Durant, and there's the dunk.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Thompson. For the finish, jammed in. He was headed straight to the hoop the whole way.
Showing zero fear. Thompson handles the pressure of the big moment. Way to go, man.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's foul number 2 for him. Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. Now Holmgren puts it right back up and in.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
And there's the ice cream with the apple pie, folks. Excellent trip up the floor to stretch this lead out.
Now Thompson. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Hartenstein. And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now Smith. Outside Durant. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
Well, in my mind, KD is one player that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late-game situations.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Outside Van Vliet. Thompson sets the pick for Van Vliet. And he does not hit. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now a timeout called by Houston. There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Yeah, and even if they get it and then get a quick foul, I'm not sure there's enough time even under that scenario.
Oh, that was a two-hander.
And that is a gigantic shot from Alperen Sengun, showing he can be counted on in the clutch.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Big-time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hartenstein with the rebound. And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to.